Hello, you're welcome to Relationship Matters with Dr. Ufoma Wanchuku. Today, we shall be starting a new series. For the next few weeks, we shall be looking at the subject of trust, building trust in a relationship. You would agree with me that one of the major reasons why so many relationships are broken is because of lack of trust. So the husband goes out and the wife is wondering, where has he been? Why is he not yet home? And it's not, there's not much issue in wondering why is he not yet home at this time, if that is the usual time he returns home. But by the time your mind is always going to, I hope he's not cheating on me. I hope he's not in one lady's house. Now you now begin to wonder why your thought is not going to, I hope he doesn't have problems. I hope he's not involved in an accident. Do you understand? I hope all is well with him. So he usually comes home at 7 p.m. and today 8, 9 is not back home. And what is coming to your mind is, he must be cheating on me. That means there's no trust in that relationship. So for any relationship to thrive, the foundation is love. In fact, I often say that trust is the major foundation on which marriage is built. And according to Stephen Covey, trust is the glue of life. It is the essential ingredient in effective communication. It is the fundamental principle that holds relationships together. So, stay with me as we look into the subject of trust. What is trust? What does trust mean to you? Trust is being sure, in simple terms. Trust is being sure that someone will not let you down. Is being sure that this person is reliable, the person is honest, the person will not turn his back at you. You are so sure that the person has got your back. You can just throw yourself open without having to be cautious. Do you understand? That is trust. Trust is being sure of the person's availability and the person's integrity. And like I said, it is the foundation on which relationships are built. Now, if there is no trust, there will be doubt, there will be insecurity, there will be fear in relationship. Now, talking about relationships generally, even though this particular section is on relationship that tends towards marriage, in every relationship, even in business relationship, you require trust to thrive. I was telling my children a few days ago how I can request. I have a clinic. There's somebody that I get frames from because of trust. Because over time, this person has known that this person will always keep to her words. I could just place a call and say, send me so and so number of frames. Just send it through Waybill. I need it urgently. And he wouldn't even bother asking, are you sending the money now? The next thing will just be, I have sent it. Here is the account number. That is trust. So one thing you must understand, that trust is built over time. You can't just demand that somebody should trust you. It is built through consistency of actions. So precept upon precept, line upon line. If you are tested with something small and you deliver, the person can trust you with bigger things. So trust is built over time. What are the components of trust? The first one is reliability. How reliable are you? That you will keep to your promises. That you have said you are coming by 7 p.m. and you will actually come. And if something comes up and you are not able to come at that time, you are able to place a call through or send a message across and say, for so and so reasons, I won't be able to meet up with that appointment. But in a situation where for the first time the person says, I'm coming by 4, he doesn't ever come. On the second occasion, he says, I will buy this for you, and the person does not deliver. How do you expect that person to be trusted? Sorry about that. So sorry about that. How do you expect that person to trust you when you make the next promise? My mom used to say, mention about somebody, and she would say, If she tells you to look up, better look down. She is trying to say she is not reliable. Over time, we have tested and found out that this person is not reliable. The next component of trust is honesty, truthfulness, transparency. How transparent are you? Are you the type that you are in a relationship and whenever you receive a call, your phone is ringing, you have to step out of where your spouse is, of where your partner is? Those issues, they build distrust. So there must be honesty, there must be truthfulness if you want trust to be built. Emotional safety is another component of trust. How vulnerable can you be before this person? Can you tell the person your heart, the way you feel, your pains, your struggles, without fear that this person is going to condemn you, without fear that this person is going to judge you, without fear that this thing you are telling this person, you are not going to hear it tomorrow, probably from someone else? So, emotional safety and vulnerability is another component of trust. Now let's look at why trust is fundamental. Why is trust fundamental in a relationship? It is the foundation of love. So you can be seeing love as that beautiful structure, but the foundation on which it is built is trust. So when somebody trusts you, the person feels secure. The person is not afraid that you are going to let him down tomorrow. The person is not afraid that you are going to disappoint based on the promises that you have made. So trust fosters deeper connection. So when I trust you, I'm able to tell you things. I'm able to commit anything to you without having to be at I'm not cautious. Do you understand? Because I trust you, I am so sure that you are going to deliver. So there will be no suspicion. Like I mentioned, a situation where your spouse cannot have access to, so you put you have to password your phones and all that. Such builds distrust. And that means actually there is something you are hiding. Okay? And if you are the type that is always also wanting to find out, to is it poke nose into what the person is doing, every little thing you are trying to find out. Okay, so why were you here? Who was that person you were calling? Who was that person you were talking to? So that shows you don't have trust in that person. So what are the obstacles to trust? You have dishonesty. So when you are dishonest, you say something today and it is discovered that it was not true. You said you were at Independence Layout at 3 p.m., but it was later discovered that you were not at Independence Layout at that time, you were at MNA. Next time, the person will be confused, will have doubts, and will be suspicious of your action. So dishonesty is one of the obstacles to trust. The next one is past betrayals. Some persons don't trust their partner in a current relationship based on a past experience that they have had. And that is why it is necessary for you to deal with you. It is necessary for you to heal from past hurts so that you don't, what is the word now, bleed on somebody that didn't cause you the injury. So you need to heal. If anytime you have had a past negative experience, it is not the best for you to judge further or future experiences based on the past experience that you have had. So it would be necessary for you to heal from such pain and then lay a fresh foundation for trust to be built. Emotional wounds and insecurity, those are obstacles to trust. And then, as we begin to round up, what are the misconceptions about trust? One of the misconceptions about trust is that it is automatic. So trust at first sight. So you expect people. So personally, I understand if I make a transfer, for instance, to somebody, I'm meeting a client, or I'm having to buy something from you for the first time, and I made a transfer and I was debited, and you are saying you did not get my alert, and you are insisting that you have to wait to see the alert before you let me go. Some people will just get angry. But the person does not know you before now. If the person knew you before now and the person has experienced you on several occasions, there are some people that wouldn't even check. They will just say, in fact, when you get home, you can do the transfer, because they've had experiential knowledge of you. So you shouldn't get upset if somebody says, personally, I will just try to convince the person in any way if I am in a hurry to leave. But I wouldn't feel bad that the person is saying, I've not seen a lot too. I don't. It is even worse if you yourself that did the transfer did not get a debit alert. Do you understand? So, trust is not automatic. Through consistent actions, it is built. Then the second misconception about trust is that it cannot be rebuilt. So once trust is broken, it is shattered, it cannot be rebuilt. But where is the role of forgiveness? Okay, and if you are seeing that the person is actually having a change of attitude, then trust can be rebuilt. So why not give the person the benefit of doubt? So this person is saying, I am a changed person. Yes, I made this mistake, which made you to lose trust in me. But you are seeing that the person is working at and making changes in his or her attitude. So trust can actually be rebuilt. On this note, we are going to end today's segment. In our next edition, we shall be looking at proven ways to build trust. So this trust, what are the things I need to do to build trust? Have you been blessed by this video? Have you subscribed already? If not, what are you waiting for? And if you have been blessed, do share this video. See you in our next edition.